Hey y'all, welcome back to Make It Dairy Free. I'm Larisha and today we are talking about vegan elderberry syrup. Now we know this isn't a traditional recipe that we would normally share, however this year isn't a traditional year by any means either. I'm going to talk about a few important things about elderberry and also why we thought this video was important for us to do today, but also there's going to be a ton more information in the blog post, so make sure that you check that out. It's linked in the description. First, I want to be upfront and say that I nor we are any type of medical professionals, so this is strictly educational purposes only, and if you need medical advice, we strongly recommend you consulting your doctor. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about these elderberries. For those of you who aren't aware, elderberries are these really tiny, dark little purple berries that are grown on bushes for literally basically forever. It's been a few centuries now. They have 2 times the amount of vitamin C that oranges do, and they have 3 times the amount of antioxidants as blueberries, and they are most commonly used as a way to increase your immune system. Elderberries have been used as a healing property in native and folk medicine forever now, and now it is finally becoming more mainstream in Western cultures as well. Our family personally tries to take a more natural approach to medicine, and so we are constantly looking up different ways to use more natural medicines and herbs and stuff in our own lives, and so we have been using elderberries for about 5 or 6 years now. When taken daily during cold and flu season, it is shown to reduce or limit the onset or the severity of either a cold or a flu. So the elderberry syrup is made by either using fresh, frozen, or dried berries like we're going to use in this video, and then a few other ingredients, and then a sweetener. Traditionally, raw honey is used because it also has some medicinal properties. However, we are vegan, so we wanted a vegan way to sweeten our elderberry syrup. So when we were doing some research about this, when we were ready to make a vegan version, we saw that a lot of websites used maple syrup in replace of the honey. However, it is really hard to find a pure maple syrup, and that's what you would want for elderberry syrup. And so instead, we are going to be showing you guys how to make a natural date syrup. We want to show you guys how to make your own date syrup here because we want to keep the fiber in it and keep it as close to the natural form as possible. Dates themselves are high in antioxidants, and studies have also shown that they can help with colds and coughs as well. All right, so I think we covered exactly what elderberry syrup is and what we are going to do to make ours, so let's show you exactly how to do it. Alright, the first thing that we're going to do is show you how we make our date syrup. First, we are going to pit all of our dates. You can use pre-pitted or even chopped dates if you want. Just make sure there's no additives. You just want it to be dates for the only ingredient. Once you have all the pits removed, you are going to add your dates into a bowl and then pour boiling hot water over them in order to soak and soften. Make sure to push them under the water so it's completely soaking. After 30 minutes, you're going to drain them and add just the dates to a blender along with some new water, and blend it up until it is smooth for about 2 minutes. What you are left with is a pure form of date syrup at its most simplest form. We would highly recommend doing it this way other than buying date syrup at the store. Now we're going to make our elderberry syrup. You can do this on the stove or in an Instant Pot like we're showing here. Add water, dried elderberries, or you could do fresh or frozen, fresh ginger, cinnamon sticks, and whole cloves. You could do dried cinnamon and cloves, but we definitely suggest the fresh ginger. Give it a stir together, and then you are going to add your lid, seal the valve, and cook on high pressure for 15 minutes. When it's done, let the pressure naturally release for 15 minutes, then quick release for the rest of the pressure. Open your lid and give it a stir together. Let this cool for just a few minutes, and then you are going to strain the mixture over a large measuring cup or a bowl. Slowly add the mixture into your sieve, doing it in batches if you need. Use the back of a spoon to push down on the mixture to get as much juice out as possible. You could reuse this mixture once to make a tea, but otherwise it should just go into your compost. Once you have all the mixture strained and pushed out, you are going to add in some lemon juice and some of the date syrup and then whisk together. Let your mixture cool completely and then store it in an airtight container. Properly cooked and stored elderberry syrup can last for 3 to 6 months in the fridge. A recommended dosage is 1 tablespoon for adults and 1 teaspoon for kids daily during cold and flu season, doubling the dosage daily if it appears needed. We hope you guys love this type of video. Please subscribe if you aren't already and give this video a thumbs up. Add a comment below with your thoughts. Make sure to check out the blog post in the description for more information about elderberry syrup. Have a great day and remember to smile.